I'll explain how mental health days reduce stress, increase productivity, and why taking a break doesn't mean falling behind. A short break improves focus, mood, and energy, leading to better academic outcomes. Experts say rest helps brain consolidate information and reset emotionally. One day off can prevent long-term burnout, which is harder to recover from. Examples: schools and companies like Google are normalizing mental health days with positive results. Mental health days are very important. If you don't take mental health days, you're putting yourself at risk for high blood pressure and more underlying health problems. You really want to prioritize your mental health because you don't want to be depressed. Family and friends, even the community, that has an effect on everything. You really want to be careful while you're working and in college. That's why, as a college student, you need to make sure you take a mental health day because it is very serious. It becomes depressing because you don't have the energy to do it, and you need the energy. So to sustain all of your energy, you most definitely need to rest your body and your mind, because without rest, your body and your mind cannot function fully. And you can't do your best in your classes without rest. So make sure you prioritize your mental health day. Rather it's resting, going for a walk outside, reading a book, taking your mind off. Burnout is real. Over 70% of students said they are experiencing burnout. Burnout is when you have no energy left, mentally or physically, to do your daily responsibilities. And if you do, you're depressing yourself. Skipping a class one day intentionally is better than skipping a whole week of class because you crashed. Mental health days should be a normal part of the college experience, not a last resort. I encourage each of you to give yourself permission to take a break when needed and support others in doing the same. Let's normalize mental health care like we do physical health, because sometimes the most productive thing you can do is rest. And that's why taking mental health days in college is very important. Mental health day is about staying in the game, not escaping it. 80% of college students have felt overwhelmed. 81% of college students have felt exhausted. 30% of college students have felt too depressed to function. 6.6% of college students have seriously considered suicide. And before it gets to that point, you would rather take a mental health day before you think about committing suicide. Stress in college students. The Associated Press and MTV conducted a survey of college students in spring 2009 to consider college student stress. They surveyed over 2,200 students at 40 randomly chosen colleges throughout the United States. The following are some of the findings of this college stress and mental health poll. This is a large number, 2,200 students at 40 randomly chosen colleges. This is a bigger number than we think, and we really need to take this serious. How to get help for depression as a college student. The first step is to contact the counseling center and schedule an appointment for an evaluation. The counselor will be able to discuss your mental health needs and work with you to determine the best course of treatment. Most colleges and universities are able to provide both counseling and medication management right on campus. If more services are needed that are not available on campus, referrals can be made at local providers. If you are experiencing depression as a college student, I highly recommend wholeheartedly that you get help and make sure you prioritize that mental health day. Take care. Jamia Brooks.